friends, it's Cindy from Stamp with Aloha, and in this video I'm going to teach you all about Stampin' Up's brand new hot foil system. So first of all, you have this rubber mat right here. This is where the system is going to sit, and on the side here, this is where we're going to plug in this in order to get our machine warmed up. So the first thing that I'm going to do as we prep our supplies is I'm going to turn the machine on. Okay, so when you turn it on, you'll see that the red light is flashing, and it's going to take maybe 5 or 6 minutes to heat up. So while it's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and cut the foil that I need. I'm going to be working with gold foil today. So the gold foil comes in these round spools, and you get 2 of them in a package when you order them. And so I'm going to take my Stampin' shimmer here and lift this up, place the foil underneath, and I'm going to stretch it across to about 3.5 inches. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my cutting blade and I'm going to cut my foil. And so now I have a piece of foil all ready to be used when my machine is ready. Okay, now I'm going to move my trimmer out of the way, and I'm going to show you the 2 different bundles I'm going to be working with. So the one I'm going to foil first is the Butterfly Flight hot foil dies, and this one you can see comes with all the black images are die cuts, and then the gold image is what we're going to foil. And then the same is true for this one, the Sweetly Sentimental. This one's really great because you get all of these sentiments that you see here in gold, and then we're going to, after we foil them, we're going to go back and we're going to die cut them out, and we'll have all of these sentiments with one pass through the machine. Okay, so you can see we're still warming up here, but that's okay because we want to get our dies and everything in place and ready to go. So we're going to do butterflies first. So here is my butterfly. Now this is a magnetic holder, and right now we don't need any assistance with this die because the die is cold. I haven't heated it up yet, but I am going to just prep it by leaving it over here on this little rubber mat there. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I want to put it close. So I'm going to bring that machine right over here so it's sitting close to this pad, because once this heats up and it's ready to be used, I'm going to want to send it into my machine right away. Let me move that a little bit so you can see it better. Next, we want to get our cardstock ready. So I'm going to be using Petal Pink 2-tone cardstock, and I want to be foiling on the darker side of the 2-tone. So that's this side right here. One tip that you're not going to want to miss is use an embossing buddy or a dryer sheet, and you're going to just go ahead and rub that over your cardstock. This will just help the foil to adhere a little bit better, and it'll be a lot cleaner if you do that. So don't miss that step. So you heard that little beep, and now you see that this white light is blinking, and what that's telling us is that the machine is hot and it is ready to start to heat up the die. So I'm going to take this little tool and I'm going to carefully set it on the die that I want to foil, and then I'm going to carefully place that on the gray area. And so now that I've placed it there, I'm going to go ahead and press the blinking button to tell the system that I am ready to heat up my die. While that's heating up, I want to point out the fact that there are some measurements on the gray surface, and you'll want to pay attention to those, as that will help you in your placement of not only the foil but also your cardstock to make sure that you have it in the correct alignment. Yay, the green light just went on, and so that means we are ready to foil. So I'm going to carefully unplug this system. I'm going to bring this hot surface carefully to my machine, and then I'm going to quickly take the foil and carefully lay it over the top of that die. Then I'm going to take my cardstock and I'm going to place that over there as well, being careful to avoid the gray surface because that's really warm. And then I will take the 2 platforms. We have the hot foil shim, and I'm going to lay that on top there. And then remember, this part isn't hot, it's only the gray area. And then we have our spacer. We're going to put our spacer plate on there, and then we are going to push it into the machine and slowly roll it through. So I'm just going to roll it through. And this step isn't necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and now roll it in the opposite direction. And the main reason why is because I'm just bringing it back to where I'm going to park it right here back on this station where it's going to sit in that little rubber pad. Okay, so that's why I did that back and forth, but you don't have to do that. You can pass it through one time and you can go ahead and see the beautiful foiling. So now I'm going to remove these two shims, and then we are going to lift up our cardstock. There you can see that the foil has been impressed onto our cardstock. And then we'll go ahead and take this tool and we'll place that on the rubber mat right there so that that can cool off. And then here comes the magic. So now we're going to just take the corner of the foil and we are going to begin to pull it. And you will see these gorgeous butterflies, and you're going to get 5 of them. And that's the beauty of this machine, and this is what it can do. And so now not only have we foiled these 5 beautiful butterflies, but for our next step we are going to die cut them out. Before I get out the die cuts, this scrap foil, don't throw this away. There's still good foil around the edges, so just take it and throw it into a little scrap bin right here, and we can save that for another project. All right, now we are ready to do our die cutting. So I have platform 1, and then I have this number 2 that I'm going to lay on there. Next, we need a cutting plate, so I'm going to place that on the top. Then we're going to take our beautiful foiled butterflies, we're going to lay them on there, and then I'm going to place the coordinating die over the top. We're going to line this up, and then once you have it all lined up where you want it to go, I'm going to carefully tape this down, and I want to just make sure that I don't put any tape on the foil. I just want to hold the die in place. Then I'm going to take my other cutting plate and place that over the top, and I'm going to go ahead and run this through my machine. Okay, then we're going to open this up. Oh, look at those butterflies popping off of there. And then you have 5 beautiful butterflies all ready to use on your project. Now another die that I love is this Sweetly Sentimental one, and I love this because I went ahead and hot foiled this onto the early espresso, and you can see that with one pass through the machine you get all these amazing sentiments. And so for the projects I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to show you how you can make 3 super quick cards using a few of these sentiments and all 5 of the butterflies. All right, so now we are ready to assemble 3 cards. Now these cards are all going to be a little bit different from each other, but they are going to feature the 5 butterflies that we've foiled, and they're going to feature some of the 10 sentiments that we've created as well. Now the supplies that you're going to need for these 3 cards are going to be 3 basic white note cards, 3 pieces of petal pink cardstock, and this has been cut at 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Then I have 3 pieces of basic white cardstock that has been cut at 3 by 4 1/2 inches, and these 3 have been embossed. If you can see the impression on there, they've been embossed with the Floral Spray 3D embossing folder, so it leaves that beautiful impression on the white cardstock. And then finally, this is a new product. This is our Shimmering Stripes designer paper, and it is so pretty. I don't think the camera is going to do it justice, but it is got the most tiniest little sparkles all over it, and it has this striped pattern. So hopefully I'm catching the light and you're able to see that shimmery background, and these are going to act as little mats for our focal point images where our butterflies are going to go. Okay, now we are ready for some quick assembly. I have my 3 white card bases, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take and I'm going to adhere the petal pink cardstock, and I'm going to adhere it so that the darker side is on the top. Okay, here we go. Okay, our petal pink cardstock is on there. Now let's go ahead and add the white layer. All right, next we are going to add these 3 bases, but we're going to add them in different positions, and this is how we're going to have the cards look slightly different from each other. First thing I'm going to do is add dimensionals to the back. So I have those 3 shimmering stripe squares, and now we are ready to adhere them onto the front of our card bases. So for this first one, I'm going to turn the card in this direction, and I'm going to place that square up in the top left corner. All right, for the second card here, I'm going to place it in the bottom right corner. And for our third card over here, we are going to place it in the center towards the top. Okay, so there's our 3 bases, and that's how we get 3 different looks to this. Now we are ready to add our butterflies. So we'll start with the large butterfly here. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals to the back. And then this first butterfly is going to go on the card on the right. I'm going to angle that like that and press it in. Okay, and then for the card here, we're going to use our smallest butterfly. So we're going to put one tiny little butterfly. The smallest of the bunch is going to go right here at an angle like that. And then the next smallest one is going to go here at the bottom. And what we're going to do is just turn it so that it's facing the opposite direction like that. And then for these final 2 butterflies here, we'll put dimensionals on the back of these as well. And these are a little bit larger, so I'm going to place a couple of dimensionals behind this one. And this one is going to go at an angle at the top corner, and this one is going to go in the opposite direction just below. Okay, so our butterflies are on there, and now we are ready to add our sentiments. So for this one, you could really use any of these, but I'm going to choose Sending Bunches of Love. And we'll just go ahead and use our multi-purpose liquid glue and place some on the back of the strip. And then that's going to go right there in the bottom. All right, for our second sentiment, we are going to look for the one that says just a little hello. And so then that's going to go here, place a little adhesive on the back, and that sentiment is going to go at an angle. And then finally, we are going to end with, I'm so lucky to have you. And so we're going to put adhesive there, and I am so lucky to have this brand new foiling system from Stampin' Up. This is going to make crafting so much more fun, and I've just only had it for a few days, but I've been just having a great time with it. All right, to finish up these cards, we're going to add some pearls. So I'm going to add 3 pearls to each of these cards just really quickly. And just like that, our 3 cards are done. So I'll hold them up a little bit so you can really truly appreciate all the texture and the shimmer on there and the beautiful foiling. So as you can see, it was really, really quick and simple. And I love doing card sets like this where you only have to come up with 1 template and then just lay out your design in 3 different ways. The last thing I want to show you is when I finished making these cards and I had this scrap petal pink, I took the hot foil dies and I just used some of these extra dies here. Actually, I just used these 2 little tiny little butterflies, and that's how I was able to fit it on the edge of my scrap cardstock. And then I used the same supplies to make a little matching candy box. All right, well, that completes my very first project with the Stampin' Up! Hot foil system. It has been so much fun playing with this system today, and I hope that I've explained and shared it in a way that shows you how easy it is to use, and I hope that you're as excited about it as I am. Well, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a happy and blessed day. Until next time, aloha.